Hey, I'm Pammy. Welcome to my closet. If you haven't joined me before, we hang out in here because it's quiet in here. The acoustics are great. The dogs can't bug me. The world can't bug me. I'd say there's no phone in here, but we all know that's a lie. Wow, it has been a tough week. We had physicals recently, and I made a list of all the things that have been bothering me because I have a list. And I'm not the kind of person to complain and complain. I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm less apt to say something about something for quite some time, including pain. And I've been having neuropathy in my feet, sometimes my hands, for a while now. And I finally decided that I was going to go ahead and mention that to my physician. Not my physician, my physician's assistant. I don't know my physician. I've seen him 2 times just for some prior surgery questionnaires. He's one of those times he even asked me who my regular doctor was. That's how familiar he is with me in my cases. My case. So she wants to put me on Gabapentin, and I tell her, I said, last time I took that, I got really angry. I said, I remember it didn't go so well. I said, I probably shouldn't, And she's kind of shrugged her shoulders, said angry, like she didn't think that was, like, she asserted that she didn't think that was the cause or was, a side effect. And I said, well, what the heck, I went against all my gut feelings. I, went blank in all my prior experiences, and I'll tell you, a couple of them are pretty horrifying. And I started taking it, and it built up, and I started getting a little tenser, and my husband and I started having a little more fights, but it wasn't, we're under a lot of stress. We weren't thinking about, is it the medicine? It finally just got built up, like maybe a week and a half ago, to the full dose of medicine, or no, maybe a month now. I'm not sure. I just know that I'm taking this full dose now. At any rate, it's got so bad that the last 3, including today, I really can't function very well today. I feel frightened like I've never felt frightened before. I had incoherent conversation with my oncologist primary nurse. I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I just said that I needed to leave, that the doctors were all here no good, and there was no doctors that could help me, and that this doctor made me sick, and that nobody wants to help me here, and that nobody cares. Here's the rub. I may be all messed up on gabapentin, and my emotions are all screwed up from it, and I might not be feeling so good, but that's the truth. I do not feel like anybody cares. I do feel like my physician is apathetic. My physician himself is completely disconnected. My physician's assistant, I feel she's apathetic. She should never have given me this medicine, and I should never have taken it. And now I'm suffering, and it's been bad. It was. Ooh. And my husband's been going through some stuff. Gaslighting. I don't understand gaslighting. I know it's a new buzzword or whatever. And I started learning that my mom was a gaslighter. Like one of her favorite things to do is to do something and then say she didn't do it or say that never happened. And or I'd do something and then she'd say that I'd never done it, that I never went there, or I'd never done it, or that it wasn't my memory, just stuff like that. And it makes me question myself all the time. Like, well, maybe I should take this medicine because maybe that's not really, maybe it's because that's not me. I'm like always, So my husband's been doing some gaslighting our entire marriage. I just didn't know what to call it, where he does the thing where he's not paying attention to me at all, what I'm saying. And I'll catch him and he'll just come back like he was. And he'll fight with me, say that he was paying attention. Even though he's just caught red-handed, not even. That's just one of the small things he does. He just figured out that he figured it out. He figured it out. He figured it out. He figured out what he's doing. At least he says he has. He figured it out that I was right. And then he's real sorry that this whole thinking that the world was gonna care more about you now, even superficially. That you're dying, then, yeah. They don't. They don't care. They don't. I talked to my oncologist nurse. I don't know. I'm right. We do need to leave here. I don't have choice in doctors. I do have a apathetic doctor. There's just no one that can help me. I can only help myself. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm very sick. I have 2 kinds of cancer. I take a job I shouldn't have taken to make a lousy $100 a week. Just trying not to be a failure. Oh, I want to be a failure. I have so many regrets for all the things that I thought I should have done or should have been, and it's not really. I think this because it's other voices that tell me that I wasn't good enough, that I'm not smart enough, that I'm wrong about how the medicine makes me feel. I always thought I was gullible. I mean, in the last parts of my life, the first part of my life, I didn't think I was gullible. Of course not. Who would admit something like that? I'm gullible. Yeah. You could sell me a crocodile swamp farm in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and I'll believe you. All right, I wouldn't believe that, but the point is if you're telling me something about myself, chances are I would have believed y'all. I mean, not so much anymore. My awareness is really growing, but man, you tell me I need a medicine, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take it again until now we know for sure. But I don't want to call her. I don't want to call that doctor. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everything I have to go through. And when you call them, they're not even nice on the phone. It's like, who wants to deal with that? I didn't think this is how it was going to be. I just want to leave. I want to go to a bigger cancer center. I want to go to a bigger cancer center. I want to go near a military hospital. I want to go near the military for my husband's sake. My husband's 20 years retired military. We need to go. I don't know. We need to go. No. Oh, I get so where I ring and start to ache. um, yeah, all I can think is we need to go. We need to go. We need to leave. We need to go to like a larger market. We need to go to a larger market. You know, how are we ever going to do that? We don't have the money saved. Oh God, we get credit card bills from thinking I was going to die before, and we've got 2 dogs and feelings of overwhelmedness and fear, and we don't know where to go. I think if I could go anywhere, like if my, whatever they are, genie, I would maybe go to, oh, yeah, MD Anderson, or maybe I would go to Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic. Yeah, because I got family in Minnesota. I mean, they all live still 250 miles from Mayo Clinic, though. So that's not real helpful. So, you don't want to die. You want to try to live. You don't want to be stuck and helpless like this. You don't want to be given bad medicines to increase these feelings and really bring them out there. It's as if I'm drunk. It's as if I'm drunk and I feel like love or, or whatever it is that happens to people when they get drunk. Some people get mad. Some people cry. Some people sing karaoke. I want to leave. I want to leave. There's nothing here for us. There's nothing here for us. I don't know how it'll ever happen. I think I'm stuck. I'm pretty sure I'm stuck. I'm pretty sure. I know I don't probably sound like it makes too much sense. I'm tired. I'm very emotional. And here's Christmas again, and my kid's still being a jerk. And, I don't know, I just wanted to give y'all something real. Just the things that you try to get through and the things you try to fight, and you can't, even for all the advocating for myself that I do, I still took the medicine that I shouldn't take. I knew that it wasn't good for me, but I'll say, okay, I'll take it anyway. Maybe it'll work. And it does. My feet don't hurt. But the burning pain in my feet, I would much rather have that than this. The burning pain in my feet or hands, I can deal with that. I was dealing with it for years. I just thought one day I'd mention it. And here we go again, And you're just like, oh, you know this. You know how this feels. You don't want to do this. And you do. You do. And then you make your next YouTube. Yeah. Did I mention my other cancer's official? Yeah. I'll say that for another story. Maybe I'll do 2 YouTubes today. Welcome to my closet. My name is Pammy. Here we cry about having cancer and other bullshit like abuse and whatever else, the state of the country. I'm sure one day I may cry about Trump or something, and yeah, something. I'm sure I'm gonna upset someone and cause a scandal. I don't know. I don't care. Maybe I'll never even be noticed by anyone, and that would probably probably be right. Yeah. But anyway, you have a great day. And maybe next time I'll be saying I found a way to move away. To go somewhere where people actually want to take care of patients in a better way. All right.